Welcome to another flow-based practice. Today we'll be focused on the hip area. So if you remember the class that we did back in the first week, we went through a series of postures that we will continue with, but we will expand on the foundation that we've laid in that prior class, those prior two classes. So let's go ahead and begin. We'll start with a gentle warm-up. So coming into a cross-legged position, as usual, we'll just start with some conscious breathing just to connect to the breath and to settle into the body. So really grounding down through the sit bones, elongating through the torso, just trying to sit up as tall as you can and place the hands on top of the knees or the thighs. We'll go ahead and go through 3 rounds of breath. Go ahead and inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. From here, we'll inhale, take another breath, and exhale, just dropping one ear toward the right shoulder or the right ear to the right shoulder. So we're just getting a nice stretch through the opposite side of the neck. Just breathing here. An inhale, coming upright. Exhale, dropping the ear to the left shoulder. Just allowing the weight of the head to create a stretch to the opposite side. Inhale, bring the head upright. Exhale, we'll look over to our right. Just align your chin with the shoulder. Breathe here. Inhale, center. Exhale, gazing to the left. Inhale, gazing center. Exhale, interlace the fingers. We're just going to go ahead and come upright, stretching the arms overhead. Stretching the palms up toward the ceiling, stretching nice and tall. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, just lean to the right. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, stretching upward. Exhale, we'll go ahead and twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, just go ahead and roll the shoulders back. Connecting to the breath. Go ahead and roll the shoulders forward. Good. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, let's go ahead and come on to all fours. Place the shoulders directly over the hands. The fingers spread wide. Take a breath. Exhale. Sit back on the heels. Bring the feet together. Extend the arms out. Extended child's pose. Drop the head toward the floor. And breathe here. Inhale, lift the head, coming back onto all fours. Curl the toes under. Inhale, lift the hips, coming into downward facing. Continue to breathe and just ground through the hands and feet. From here, we're going to lift the heels. Inhale, step your right foot forward and drop the back knee down. We're going to come onto the fingertips and lift the chest, breathing here. Lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward facing position. Inhale, step the left foot forward, drop the back knee down, coming onto the fingertips, lifting the chest, allowing the hips to sink down toward the floor. Connect with the breath. Exhale, hands flat, stepping back, lift the hips, downward facing position. Inhale, step the right foot forward yet again, drop the back knee down, coming onto the fingertips, one breath. Inhale, coming up, interlace the fingers, press the hands into the thighs to lift the chest, and breathe. Again, we're sinking the hips down as we lift the torso upward. This just intensifies the hip opening. One more breath. Exhale, coming down to the fingertips. Take a breath. Then flatten the palms, stepping back, downward facing position. Inhale, step forward, left foot forward, drop the back knee down, coming onto the fingertips. Lift the chest as the hips sink down toward the floor. Take a breath. Inhale, coming up, interlace the fingers. Press the hands into the thigh, lift the chest. Breathing into any areas of resistance. We're really going to feel it through this back hip here. Take one more breath. Exhale, bring the fingertips down onto the mat, one breath. Lift the chest. Then palms flat to the floor. Lift the hips, stepping back, downward facing position. Take a breath. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Back knee down, coming onto the fingertips. Once again, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring the hands to the thigh. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Let the arms come down to the side. And then inhale, sweep the arms overhead, stretching upward. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands back to the thigh. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, bring the fingertips down. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, palms flat. And lifting the hips, downward facing. Inhale, step the left foot forward, back knee down, coming onto the fingertips. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, interlace the fingers, elevate the chest. Inhale, exhale, arms down. Then inhale, sweep the arms overhead, lifting upward. Allow the hips to sink as you reach up toward the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands to the thigh. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, fingertips down. Take another breath. Then flatten the palms. Lift the hips, stepping back into downward facing position. We'll repeat that sequence again, adding on. Lift the heels and step forward. Right foot forward, back. Knee down, coming up to the fingertips, and breathe. Then coming up, hands on the thigh. Arms down. Inhale, sweeping the arms overhead. Exhale, reaching back. And this time we'll just sweep the arms down and then step directly back, downward facing position. Left foot forward, back knee down, coming on to the fingertips. One breath. Inhale, exhale, hands to the thighs. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, arms down. Then inhale, sweep the arms up, stretching tall. Inhale, exhale, reaching back. Exhale, sweep the hands down, stepping back, downward facing position. Inhale. Step the right foot forward. High lunge here. So really maintain a nice strong back leg. Come up onto the fingertips and lift the chest. Breathe here. One more breath. Hands down, stepping back, downward facing position. Same thing on the left side. Left foot forward, back leg nice and strong and straight. Come onto the fingertips. Lift the chest. So we don't want to put too much weight through the arms. Just really feel that the fingertips are lightly holding and supporting you. Lift the chest and breathe. One more breath. Exhale, hands down, stepping back, downward facing position. Inhale, step the right foot forward again, high lunge, fingertips, one breath. Inhale, exhale, hands to the thigh. Use that pressure on the hands to really lift the chest, back leg nice and strong, and breathe. One more breath. Exhale, fingertips down, take a breath. Palms flat, stepping back, downward facing. Inhale, step the left foot forward, high lunge, fingertips, one breath. Inhale, exhale, interlace the fingers, press down through the palms, lift the chest, back leg strong. One more breath. Exhale, fingertips down, take a breath. And palms flat, stepping back, downward facing position. We're going to go through one more round here. So inhale, step forward, high lunge, coming onto the fingertips. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, hands to the thigh. One breath. Inhale, exhale, arms down, and then sweep the arms overhead, reaching up, reaching tall, and breathe. Inhale, exhale, hands all the way down. Step back, downward facing position. Left side. Inhale, step forward, high lunge, fingertips, take a breath. Inhale, exhale, interlace the fingers, lift the chest, take a breath. Inhale, exhale, arms down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, stretching nice and tall, legs nice and strong. Inhale, exhale, sweep the hands down, stepping back, downward facing position. From here, we're going to come into Pigeon Pose. Lift the heels and step the right leg forward. Remember, when it comes to pigeon position, if you feel quite open in the hip, align your shin bone to the front edge of your mat. If you need a little bit more forgiving posture, just move the foot closer to the opposite hip. So whatever degree that you're working with, just settle into the pose. And we'll start coming onto the fingertips. Connecting to the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Dropping down to the elbows for a breath or two. And then from here, stretching the arms out. Drop the forehead down. Breathing consciously. Inhale, lift the head. What we'll do here is we're just going to move our way in the direction of the foot. So moving over to the left. So this will just intensify this hip opening here. So you can always stay up on the elbows and just keep the chest elevated. Or for an option to go further, interlace the fingers with the palms facing up. Again, we're just twisting our body to the left, and I'm going to just drop the forehead down to the palms of the hand. Continue to breathe into any areas of tightness or resistance. One more breath. From here, inhale, lift the head. Exhale. We're going to move over to the right side. We're going to drop the elbow down, and then we're going to bring the palms together and create a twist. So this again just deepens the opening in the hip here, gazing over the right shoulder. One more breath. Exhale. Slowly release. We'll come back onto the fingertips. Taking a few breaths. Good. Flatten the palms. We'll lift the hips, coming into downward facing. Just taking a few breaths in downward facing position. Inhale, stepping the left leg forward, coming into our pigeon pose. Fingertips first, elevating the chest, keeping the back leg nice and active. Breathe here. Inhale, exhale, dropping down to the elbows. Inhale, exhale, dropping all the way down to the floor, resting the forehead on the mat. Continue to breathe. From here, inhale, gently lift the head, and we're going to walk our way slowly to the right side in the direction of the foot. So you can always just stay up on the elbows here, or interlace the fingers with the palms facing up. Just going to rest the forehead down into the palms of the hands. This again just intensifies the hip opening. Continue to breathe, breathing into any areas of tension. One more breath. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, we're going to walk our way slowly to the left side, coming into that twisting position. So I'm going to take my elbow over to the side, just working my way across the knee here. Elbow down on the floor on the mat, palms together, and just push into the palm to create a nice twisting action, looking over the left shoulder. One more breath. Exhale, gaze down. Slowly coming out of the position, we'll come back to center, coming on to the fingertips, lifting the chest, taking a few breaths here. Flattening the palms, lift your hips, coming back into downward facing position. I'm going to take a few breaths here. So from here, let's go ahead and drop the knees down, coming into a kneeling position. Then we'll go ahead and just come directly onto a seated position and come into a diamond pose. So we're going to first just bend the knees, and we want the feet to be out away from the hips here, away from the pubic bone. So essentially I'm just making a diamond shape with the legs. And I just want it to feel that the legs are just relaxing open to whatever degree they naturally fall. So some of you might feel that the knees just kind of fall someplace here. That's okay. or they might drop down further. So from here, we're just going to bend forward. And again, it's going to depend on to what degree you are able to bend forward. So for some, you're going to just place the hands on the feet, and you may even just align your arms over the legs here. And this might be the stopping point. You just have to feel it out. We're not trying to push ourselves unnaturally into the pose. If you're able to lay the forehead down on the feet, you can interlace the fingers just to kind of create a little bit of a pillow effect, and then allow the forehead just to drop in the direction of the feet, of the hands. Okay, so wherever you are, whether you need to also just place the hands here, just try to relax in the pose. Try to feel a little bit of elongation through the torso, and just breathe and hold. We're going to breathe here for several rounds of breath, allowing gravity to also help us to open up the body and to alleviate any tension here. Let's take 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Inhale, slowly coming up. From here, we'll come into a full Baddha Konasana position. So we're going to move the feet closer to the pubic bone, just drawing it in to whatever degree that you're working with. Okay, so just getting the heels to come as close to the pubic bone as possible. You can also, to deepen the pose, place the hands down behind you, kind of lift and move yourself forward wherever you need to go to settle into the position. So we're just going to hold on to the feet, take a deep inhale, and exhale, bowing forward to whatever degree you're working on. So what's most important is not that we're as close to the floor as possible, but we're also extending and elongating the torso as we drop down. So this is really important. You can actually use the arms and the elbows to press the thighs down a little bit to get a little assistance there. But again, we want to elongate the neck and just drop forward to whatever degree we need to go. So Baddha Konasana is a simple pose, but sometimes can feel rather intense. So just continue to breathe. Inhale, creating space in the body, elongating the torso. Exhale, surrender and let go. We'll take 1 more breath. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale. Let's go ahead and come into a simple cross-legged position. Let's just do a few easy breaths here. 3 rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Good. And then from here, gently and easily, we're going to make our way down to a resting position, lying down flat, allowing the legs to just gently roll open, allowing the palms to face up toward the ceiling. Just feel the back body melt into the floor. We'll take a few conscious breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Gently close the eyes and release all conscious control of the breath. Just melting into relaxation. Okay, so that's the end of our hip themed class. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you.